Hello, I am Derek Smith, the CEO of Amber. I'm here to tell you a little about NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, and how they can be used in the exciting new world of tokenization. Unless you've been hiding out in a cave for the last 6 months, you probably came across this piece of news. A previously obscure digital artist, Mike Winkelmann, who goes by the handle Beeple, has been creating new pieces of digital artwork daily for a decade or more. The collage of his work was sold via the auctioneer Christie's. What made this so newsworthy was that the piece had been tokenized as a non-fungible token, or NFT. NFTs are a type of crypto asset that differ from regular cryptocurrency in that each token is unique and therefore not interchangeable with another NFT. NFTs are unique assets or represent unique assets. They can conceivably be used to represent anything, tangible or intangible, that has value. So, first of all, let us examine what an asset is. The asset management industry has been working with assets and putting them in categories for a long time. As you can see, there are several major categories which vary in their ability to be exchanged easily and quickly for a liquid asset like cash. NFTs are new technology and therefore shiny new toys. We must be discerning in our quest to tokenize everything and evaluate the benefits and ease of applying NFT technology to the asset. Traceability of an asset and the benefit of higher liquidity of the asset are probably a good place to start. Amber has ventured into this space with a vision of simplifying the issuance, management, trading, and disposing of tokenized assets in the form of NFTs. We see the need for creation and burning of NFT tokens as assets move from their place of origin through a trading phase and on to their final disposal. Additionally, we cater for the management of the NFT through its lifetime. This includes data analytics, especially in terms of accurate and up-to-date price discovery, the ability to market and trade the NFT, and then to exchange the NFT for the underlying asset should this be required. Much of this infrastructure is built on our decentralized finance, or DeFi platform, which we call the Amber QMM. This is possibly familiar to you if you have dealt with other automated market making or AMM platforms in the DeFi space. However, this is a subject for another day. Here is an example of a general asset. The asset owner has decided to fractionalize ownership of the asset into 1,000 NFTs. All of the transactions relating to the NFT are logged in the decentralized ledger known as the blockchain. Any revenue sharing that flows out of the asset is proportionately distributed to the NFT owners, and of course this is done after taxes are paid to the applicable government and royalties to the IPO holder of the asset. Payments are made in cryptocurrency to take advantages of the security and accounting features of the blockchain. NFT assets are also appealing because their net present asset value can be automatically calculated in real time from blockchain data such as the revenue history and projections, market demand, and by comparison to similar assets. Thank you for listening, and we welcome questions and a visit to our website where you can experiment with NFTs and the DeFi platform.
Hello, I'm Mohit, co-founder of InsurTech, here to disrupt the trader analyst market with delivering analyticals important to the user where he could improve himself. Stock heads are all around us throughout the world, but there's no particular way who's good, who's bad, and how well can a person improve themselves. So we record, analyze, evaluate, score, and rate stock heads. We empower traders and investors with a better knowledge of themselves, helping them to get better at the game. Being so indulged with the stock market industry for the last 7 to 8 years, we've seen that there exist two kinds of people, the traders and the analysts, which again give recommendations to investors and the investors that follow. So the traders trade every day using price action, bell TPO, and other actions to generate better profits in terms of scalping or swing trading. Investors, on the other hand, put together a consideration of fundamental core values of a company and then invest in those companies for a long term. But the problem lies with how well is a person or how well is his portfolio. So an analyst or a trader can judge everything and then take a particular call on a trade. And then it is further on how the market reacts, how whether it's a profitable or a negative call. So the current landscape is just in India, there are about 25 million active traders, out of which 20 people who listen to other gurus, experts in those ways, and 18 million who are doubtful of their own skill, who are just into the game because of other people who are into the game, who are making money out of investment. And there are 2 million people who are believed to make profits and they believe in the process of how the trading and investing works. And especially after the COVID-19 recession, the traders and millennials are probably gearing up to invest money and make money out of the stock markets. How a person can improve better is a self-assessment for the financial market skill. We track the user results using their calls and trades and judge their expertise. We rate them. That brings out the best in a trader and an analyst. Our product is a proprietary algorithmic cloud that basically takes in 124 parameters of a particular every single call and then evaluates each call made by the trader or every recommendation given by the analyst. So here's a snapshot of how a product is. Basically, you see a score, the returns over today and the returns of the last month, and we get out the particular traits of a particular user or a trader, how his risk appetite is, what segment he trades, is he a buy or sell kind of a person, how long is his term duration of his calls, what's his aggression rate over the market, how calculative is it in distribution on making calls, and how much is his drawdown, how is his diverse distribution of the portfolio, and also give analytics over the last month's calls, over the last, you can choose from multiple time frames. So we do success rating and scoring of a particular user. We get to know the time period expertise, how well is he performed during what time, is he good over BTST calls, is he good over intraday calls, is he good over positional calls, over a monthly future call, in those ways. We get to know the expertise sector of a particular user and how well he can get to do in those ways and generate profits in that own category. So across the market sections, we are not only in the equity stocks. It can be scalable across equity stocks, futures and options, commodities, forex, crypto, and mutual funds. Any user investing or dealing in these sections can improve themselves and is empowered using Anastrat. Our goal for analysts is self-aware them about how they're trading, in what ways, improvise them, give them suggestions, how well better they be. I could say basically, you might be good in banking stocks, but not good in NBFC stocks. And recruitment, a third-party verified scored by us, also gives out the direct score analysis of how well a person is, which he can further go on to recruit in the goal company wherever he wants to. Highly beneficial for fund managers and stockbrokers. And for traders, the risk management that comes into the picture. Thank you and wish you all the best.
Greetings everyone, this is Xiaofei from Silot. We are a Singapore-based fintech company that aim to bring advanced banking solutions for financial institutions to engage and serve SMEs more swiftly and at a lower cost. Most importantly, we have filed 2 patents on knowledge and inference construction that are the source of the wisdom of our decision engine. To explain a little bit more, Silot Decision Engine transforms the data into knowledge and derives the knowledge into scalable decisions for different use cases in the financial institutions across different departments. This has been proven successful and supported by 2 of our patents, which I introduced just now. To be more specific, our decision engine is able to generate intelligent and scalable decisions such as transaction anti-fraud and anti-money laundering, real-time eKYC, instant loan underwriting, and other value-adding decisions in terms of marketing and cross-selling. Now, let me show you a demo of our product. This is where you can seamlessly manage your SME businesses. Starting from onboarding, you can check, review, and approve the application in this portal. Our KYC engine is able to provide you with additional insights. It helps you with the business validation, the proof of ownership, and the trustworthiness with reasons provided. Under the facts page, it helps you to explore the relationship of the owner and the business. After onboarding, you can manage your merchants' accounts and their daily transactions. We'll help you with anti-fraud and generate daily reports with business intelligence about your merchants. At the same time, you can enable your merchants with precise marketing campaign to expand their business as well as your revenue. Lastly, under the microloans, our system can proactively offer pre-approved loans to the merchants. It saves you tons of time and cost for the underwriting, and you can simply go inside to amend, offer, or reject the loan. And that's a rough introduction on our solutions.
If you're still living this nightmare, it's time to put a stop to it. And Silot aims to help you do just that. Let's see how it works. Silot is a technology that allows banks or financial institutions to connect with new merchants entirely online, cut transaction processing time both for loans and merchant services, as well as keeping you and your merchants safe. Silot creates a virtual bank branch that works seamlessly with what you and your merchants are already familiar with. Let's look at this queue. Silot Rapid Onboarding Cloud can serve all these merchants' needs online. With just a click of an app, merchants can open new bank accounts, apply for loans, and apply for QR code. And here's what happens behind the scenes. With Silot, KYC processes can be done 200 times faster and 0 staff is needed. This same efficiency also works for processing loans. With Silot, you can do this 150 times faster and 0 staff. 96% of all businesses in Southeast Asia are small businesses, yet they are still an underserved segment. Now that you have them on board with Silot Rapid Onboarding System, what else can you do to serve them better? No more juggling different payment channels. With the Silot Omni Payment Engine, you can have one integrated system to accept all kinds of payment methods. From payments using national QR codes, different cards, and e-wallets, all in one powerful payment engine. The Silot Merchant Suite can easily be integrated into merchants' POS and help them manage promotions and reward systems hassle-free. This makes it easier for you to record and process it too. Silot's sales analysis ability will also help your merchants make better business decisions and help them thrive. Because when they thrive, you thrive as well. For financial institutions, one of the biggest concerns is keeping you and your merchants safe. Silot's AI technology recognizes merchants' financial pattern and behavior. So when something is out of pattern or unusual, it can immediately prevent the transaction from happening, keeping you and your merchants safe from fraud before it even happened. Silot solutions are currently being used to serve over 800,000 merchants. And in a nutshell, here's how we help banks to serve them better. Increase KYC speed by 200 times, increase underwriting speed by 150 times, 29% less passive payment fraud, and all that leads to 60% less operational cost and 90% less configuration time. And how are all these helping their businesses? By having a 92% increase in efficiency. That's how. It's time to turn your nightmare into a dream. Contact our team to find out how your bank can set up a virtual branch.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and managing director of Stacks, a Singapore fintech company. I would like to share with you how we are empowering sustainable finance for the industry with our transformative technology. We have been digitalizing the financial industry since 2019, and our clients include global banks, national stock exchanges, and leading asset managers. We all know that climate change is real, and all spectrums of society have acknowledged. As such, governments, corporate leaders, investors, and even consumers have started taking concrete actions towards green and sustainability, which has led to the beginning of a new norm recently, where we can see in the future that sustainable companies are profitable. And to be profitable, companies have to be sustainable. However, today, despite all the efforts and attention devoted to ESG in the last few years, we still see a very drastic gap in terms of funding companies or projects driving ESG. With less than 0.3% of all bond financing being the green bond space, there is a $2.6 trillion annual deficit in funding for SDG projects, which greatly affects the possibility of achieving the goals of sustainable development. And this deficit is never going to be breached at our current pace. The reason we see this great ESG deficit in the financial markets is largely due to the lack of an efficient common data infrastructure to act as a nexus between the financial industry and ESG projects. Firstly, the operations of financing is riddled with high costs and inefficiencies of the existing capital markets infrastructure, which has been built over 50 years ago. Secondly, data fragmentation of projects and lack of transparency in impact reporting and usage of proceeds leads to hesitance and inability for financiers to be confident in making the wise investing decisions. This causes a vicious cycle of insufficient capital being deployed to such financing aims. Our response to this is our Green Stacks infrastructure, which is a common data infrastructure nexus between the financial industry and ESG projects to enable better ESG financing. We have already started working with many partners, including PwC, Blue Cell, and Ascent, among others, who provide assurance and certification, intelligent matching of financiers and borrowers, and IoT solutions to track data at source, respectively. What Green Stacks looks like is this. The financing transaction is programmed into a smart contract and interacts with data input from various integrated sources of the project. These data sources include certification reports, registry of green entities, IoT data, etc. These data are processed in our underlying Green Stacks blockchain infrastructure, which consists of smart contracts that trigger certain actions and notifications based on certain conditions. And all of these are happening on an immutable distributed ledger, which provides a single source of truth to all participants. And this output is generated on GreenStack's own reporting hub or integrated to any other third-party user application to provide optimized operational workflows in financing, with clients reporting up to 90% improvement in efficiencies. Usage of proceeds can also now be tracked and managed, with actionable insights provided to all financiers and investors. Financial incentives can also now be programmed into the smart contracts for entities who meet their sustainability performance targets. And this is applicable for the various asset classes that GreenStacks can support. For example, green and sustainability linked bonds and loans, carbon credits, renewable energy certificates, and more. And as you can see from some of our screenshots here, our platform is ready with the ability to better monitor impact and provide insights in green financing. Our work has won us many awards, accolades from the industry, including winning at the MAS Global FinTech Awards in 2020, focused on sustainability and green finance. Lastly, I would like to add that our greatest purpose as a fintech firm is to help enable our societies to be more inclusive and our planet to be more sustainable. We hope that you can partner with us to make this achievable. Thank you.